Okay, so if we want to do number 49 and 13.1, we have to first understand what they're talking about. So this says, some people believe they can make money from a chain letter, which is, for y'all millennials, a snail mail thing, which people used to do. So a chain letter works like this. A letter arrives with a list of 4 names attached and instructions to mail a copy to 4 more friends and send $1 to the name on the top of the list. That's cool with us? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is exactly forwards, except that you're going to send the person who forwarded it to you some money.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll take a buck.
Okay, so when you mail the 4 letters, you would remove the top name to whom the money was sent and add your own name to the bottom, right? You guys see this?
You gonna give him a buck to kick him off the list or something? Or?
You said this dumb part.
Yeah. This doesn't work because, 1, people threw them away because they're not idiots. And 2, eventually you run out of people. So the reason you run out of people is this, right? So there's some guy, right, who starts this thing. So I know, I should have done it more. So he mails that letter to 4 people, right?
I'm the one.
They each send him $1, right? And then they send this letter to 4 more people. You guys all see that? Except for some reason this starts with 4 people on the top of the list. The reason it starts with 4 people on the top of the list is that this guy's going to make a grand whopping total of $4, right? So what's his incentive? Nothing. Okay. So he puts 3 random people above him on the list. Cool with that? So there's going to be rando name, rando name, rando name, and then there's going to be guy number 1. Cool? These 4 people are all going to send money to the name on the top of the list. So that person's going to get $4. Cool? Each of these people,
Send 4.
right, are going to send 4 out. Right? So all told, there's 1 bubble at the top level, 4 bubbles at the next level. How many bubbles are there at the second level?
Yeah.
16 bubbles at the second level, right? So the name that he put, the random name that he put second on the list is getting $16. Who cares? Okay, then what?
I'll take 60 bucks.
Then they all send this letter out, right? So draw those all the way down. How many dots or how many blobs are there in that?
64.
So there's says 64, right?
16 square, wouldn't it?
So
16 times 4.
right, each block is sending out 4 more letters.
Okay.
So we're getting another power of 4 basically every time, right? So $64 to the next block. Right, and then this is sort of where things start to turn into real money. So the next one gets 256. Cool. Okay, and then this really restarts for those people, right? You guys see that? So like each of like this guy, right? So after guy 1 gets his $256 from all these people, each of these people removed the top person's name and added their name to the list. So this guy's list that he sent out looks like rando, rando, guy number 1, right? And then his name. So this dude. Right? And so what's he gonna get? Well, he's gonna get everything 4 layers down from where he was, which will be another $256.
We get plus 64 and 16.
Probably not. Because he didn't get to control those names, right? Really what he should do is erase everybody's name above him and just put his own aliases up there. That's really what the first guy should have done, right? Like, that's not much money, but at least it's more money than he had, right? So, what were they actually asking? If no one breaks the chain, how much money do you get?
256.
You get $256. And then it says, let DN be the number of dollars you receive if there are N names on the list instead of 4, but you still mailed to 4 friends. Find a formula for DN.
So you should make the list longer.
Yeah, so if you make the list longer, right, that's why this guy made it 4 places long, right? So he got 4 to the 4th dollars, right? So if the list is N long, you get 4 to the N dollars, right? You guys see that? So he should have added some more of his own aliases to the top before he started this thing. So why is this thing doomed to failure?
Because other people are funding your reward.
Yeah, 1, other people are funding your reward. And 2, eventually everybody you know has received this thing. You guys see this? This grows geometrically, right?
Or somebody.
So if this goes 1 more stage from 256, right? You're looking at 1,000 people. 4,000 after that. 16,000 after that. Pretty quick you run out of people. And as, right, this is a graph theory problem too, because you can't find 4 new people, right? It's possible that the people you're mailing this thing to have already had one of these at some other stage, right? And so they're not going to return it because they already paid their dollar into this scam. You guys see that? So eventually this thing just collapses under its own weight, which is really the problem with pyramid schemes in general.
You gotta mail them out all around the world, different languages.
Yeah, you got to get them everywhere, and you got to ensure that people actually do it.
If it breaks, does it just completely break, or do you get some money?
It depends. So probably parts of this are going to break down right at the beginning, because this guy never got his mail, so that one's gone. This guy knew it was a scam, so he threw it away. Those things, right? If they happen higher, cost more than if they happen later.
Yeah.
Right. So, but you still get some money if like one guy does it out of the 3.
Yeah, so if one person keeps going and the other people stop, yeah, you'll get some money.
Oh, okay.
But of course, that relies on all of the people they sent it to
Yeah.
continuing, so it's not very likely.
How much did it cost for the first guy to make the list?
To make the list?
Or to like start the whole pyramid?
I don't know. What's a stamp cost?
Well, they-
Right? Because that's all he did. He just wrote this little note like, hey guys, I got this letter from my friend in Budapest who says that it's lucky if you do this or whatever. Like, insert random bullshit reason to send me $4 here.
I
and
asked
then-
because he's pretty much making pure profit, even if it's only like $5. Like he barely spent anything to get free money.
Yeah, sure. It's a phishing scam. It's pure profit,
Yeah.
right? Just like the Nigerian prince that
Yeah.
none of us helped. Like that guy, his scam is pure profit because it doesn't cost anything to send emails.
Yeah.
Is this not GoFundMe
Yeah, actually, this is a little bit the idea of GoFundMe and Kickstarter is they want you to share their idea so that it reaches more people on the off chance that more people give them some money. It's not quite as skeezy as this, right? Because they are, like, some of those people on Kickstarter are actually planning on making a product, and this guy was never actually planning on giving you the blessing of the great whatever, right? All right.